craziest thing I seen was needles.
Needles, feces, stuff like that.
You saw that one time on BART?
Yeah, it's BART. You bound to see everything on BART.
Well, more than a mess, BART riders say they've encountered health and safety hazards on trains and that BART is not doing enough to address it.
2 Investigates' Candace Wynn looked into this problem that many say is just getting worse.
Yeah, Frank and Heather, these started as stories, but soon enough, photos started coming in to us. We're not just talking about garbage, but needles, human waste, and worse. It started with a Facebook post. A photo of a man injecting himself at the Civic Center BART station.
I posted it because, quite frankly, I was so startled by the picture. Is this unusual, or is this the kind of thing that people see all the time?
In a matter of days, the post received thousands of responses from you, everyday writers.
And the reaction that I got from everyone was exactly the same across the board, and it was, oh yeah, we see that. Oh yeah, I've seen this. Oh yeah, I've watched the guy shoot up in his hand.
People sent photos of abandoned needles.
It was actually sticking out of the seat, so if anybody actually sat there.
Urine and some things so gross we won't get into.
Yeah, it's BART. You bound to see everything on BART.
What's one of the worst things you've seen on BART?
I don't know if I want to say.
Trista Beauchamp was one of those who responded to Frank Somerville's post, providing photos of her early morning experience.
I was riding in one day and saw a gentleman sleeping, which is not out of the ordinary. And at some point, he got up, took a stretch, went between the cars and relieved himself and came back and went back to sleep.
After multiple requests from 2 investigators, BART officials declined an on-camera interview. The public agency, funded by increasing rates to ride and park, referred us to their website and a video they made featuring their car cleaning crew.
Sometimes we hear the feedback that the cars are dirty, but there's so many cars, so it's impossible for us to hit a thorough clean every single car every single night.
On Facebook, BART posted their own responses. In regards to the drug use, they wrote in part, "This is a horrible reality happening all over our city and the country. We are not equipped with the resources needed to holistically solve the problem." In regards to the photo of a pile of human waste in the car, they wrote, "We are so sorry our riders are exposed to this. We do have staff that walk the length of the train to clean it for each loop ran. If we have a biohazard report, we absolutely send someone to clean it. We'll even take the car out of service if we have to." Some BART riders say they believe that's not the case.
Generally don't see anyone come on the train.
2 investigators wanted to see for ourselves. We rode BART for weeks at all hours of the day and spoke to riders.
We were here on a class field trip, and it's been a lovely experience.
What's the grossest thing you've seen?
Nothing. Sometimes food left over when you're not supposed to have food, but that's,
In your opinion, does BART do an okay job at keeping it clean, or?
Yeah. I would say yes, for the most part.
I've seen feces on the chairs. I've seen...
Human, animal?
I didn't really inspect that much, but, those are the cars you stay away from.
How do you think BART is doing when it comes to keeping their trains clean and safe?
To give them a letter grade, it would be an F.
It's clear there are BART employees trying to keep cars clean.
I wasn't trying to trash BART station agents.
If you saw on a daily basis what we do and what we go through, you'll appreciate.
But for the rates riders pay and the nonchalant responses to the seemingly shocking, they say it's not enough.
The bottom line is that from all the responses I got, it was, yeah, that's what we see every day.
Describing people exposing themselves on a crowded train. Our conversations tonight even prompted BART to respond. They wrote, "No one is more frustrated by the unnecessary abuse some of our take than we are. That's why we're moving forward with hiring of 13 more car cleaners. There's definitely work to do." And Frank, Heather, that's actually news to us. It was just a couple hours ago with this conversation started going that BART responded again. They declined an on-camera interview, but they actually said to me or to the viewers that they're hiring 13 more people to clean the cars, and that's at least good news for now. Is that enough?
And you mentioned in your piece after a loop. What does that mean? They clean a car after how long?
You know the lines, the yellow line, the red line, it goes from all the way north. So after they complete their full circle, their full route,
Okay.
then they get a walkthrough. Just a walkthrough. Someone goes by and checks if there's something that needs to be picked up or cleaned. The thorough cleaning only happens every night, but you heard that one cleaning person said that they have hundreds of cars. It's impossible to do a thorough cleaning of each car.
But perhaps with those additional 13 cleaners, it might make a bit of a difference.
Yeah, it's needed.
Yeah, it certainly is. All right, Candace Wynn, thank you.
Good job. Up next.